Namah Shivaya, I welcome you all. I'm on live 5 minutes earlier than the actual stipulated timeline. So we'll be starting exactly at 6:30 p.m. 4 minutes to go. So are you all able to hear me? Can I see a message that you are able to hear me? Can I get a validation that you are able to hear me? Great, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful. So you're able to hear me. So this is the first time I'm conducting the live, and since I have, since we have all met many times, but in Zoom. So this is the first time in live, and since I'm unable to hear you, I don't think we have a means so I can hear you. So that's the reason I'm asking for a validation in the text, in the form of text. Of course, I will save this. Of course, I'll upload this. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Even if you are listening to this post Vasant Panchami, still this is going to be useful for all of you, because today I'm going to share three powerful mantras from our scriptures given by Adi Shankaracharya, which not just increase your focus or concentration or intelligence. It is not just related to students thing. It is much beyond than that. At exactly 6:30 p.m. we'll start the agenda. So the agenda is going to be, first we are going to do an invocation prayer, and after the invocation prayer we are going to take protection from Lord Nrisimha, because we are all meeting in a big gathering, and each person attending this live could be coming with their own baggage of energies, and we do not want anyone to get affected with such energies. So for that we will be doing the protection, we'll be taking the protection, and once we take the protection we can go into the agenda of the program. 2 more minutes to go. So I think it's 5:28. No, 6:28 in India. If you are on, those who are on periods, kindly do not attend this. I'll be uploading this anyways. I'll be sharing this. This is going to be recorded, and I'll be sharing with all of you. So do not attend this if you are on periods. If first day, second day, third day, fourth day, please do not attend. If you are on fifth day and if you have taken head bath already, then you are welcome to attend, because we are going to use some powerful mantras, and those mantras will generate bijaksharas, will generate and express bijaksharas in your five auras. Five auras in the sense, sorry, five layers of your energetic body. Okay, which is obviously your aura: annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, anandamaya kosha. So those mantras will radiate bijaksharas in those five bodies. So, and when you are, and those energies will try to raise your energies upwards, whereas while you are on periods your energies are moving downwards. So periods is not a very good time to take dikshas, or participate in intense spiritual sadhanas. This is the actual reason. Many people think that it is a myth or it is something very orthodoxious and it need not be followed and all, but let me tell you, when you are on periods, please try to understand it. I do understand science. I'm a software engineer myself, and I do understand science, and I have complete respect for science. But is science complete? Or can science ever be complete? That is the question. It can never be complete. There are so many things which are unknown to us. There are so many things which are not yet discovered. Okay, I think we'll start the agenda. Thank you so much for the wonderful messages from all of you. I welcome you all into my channel, Inner Journey with Lakshmi, and I wish you all a happy Vasant Panchami. May Divine Mother Ma Saraswati and the Tantric form of Saraswati, Ma Rajashyamala, may always bless you all with impeccable knowledge and incredibly amazing decision making power. So I welcome you all once again. Now, today's agenda, as part of today's agenda, first we'll be doing the invocation. You all will need to close your eyes and we'll be doing the invocation. After that, we'll go into the topic and we will go into some beautiful mantras which have been tried and tested and have stood against the test of time. Just understand, these mantras have been passing through generations, which itself is a testimonial, which itself is a great proof that these are working. If these were not working, obviously these would have been sidelined by our ancestors, isn't it? They are not stupid people, they are far more intelligent than us. I want you all to know that our ancestors, our rishis, our munis, they're far more intelligent, they're far more long sighted. They anticipated well ahead what could go wrong in the future. If you know, for example, I'll give you an example of Gautama Maharshi and Bharadwaja Maharshi. Out of Gautama Maharshi and Bharadwaja Maharshi, one of the Maharshi was responsible for giving the theory of the flight technology that has been discovered many, many years later today, probably by Wright brothers. I think the name, I think I'm using the right name. If I'm not using the right name, mention in the comment box, please. I'll correct it. So, the Wright brothers who discovered the flight technology, the aircraft technology, it was given much earlier by Gautama Muni. The theory is given by Gautama Muni, and the practicality, how to make it, what kind of material to use, all of those were given by our Bharadwaja Muni. I just, with this example, with this explanation, I just wanted to let you all know how far sighted they were and the kind of impeccable, incredible knowledge that they held. And remember one thing, even before zero was invented, Mahabharata mentioned Kauravas as 100 people. What does that mean? And another proof, one more proof I'll give, and then we'll go into the agenda. One more proof. Please, all of you, listen carefully. Even before planets were discovered, our rishis and munis have given a wonderful Jyotish Shastra for all of us, which spoke about each and every planet that has been discovered in the modern world. And they just not spoke about the planets, they also spoke about the impact of those planets on human beings and the human life. That's how incredibly intelligent they are. That's how incredibly far sighted they are. And that's how incredibly powerful they are. And when such a thing, and when such mantras, which I'm going to discuss today, are coming from beings like them, can we trust or not? Please mention in the comment box. I want to see. I want to see. Can we trust or not? See, many people ask me, ma'am, will this work? Ma'am, I don't think this will work. First thing, if you ask me, will this work? You have been given a paracetamol tablet. If you ask me, will this work or not? I would first say, if you are unwell, first get a doctor prescription and have it, take it, consume it, and see the result for yourself. Isn't it? Isn't it? If you ask me about a paracetamol tablet, whether it will work or not, you need to try and see. Now, these mantras, they've been tried by many people in the past. They worked for them, so it moved forward. If these things didn't work, it would have stayed there, it would have gone, long gone, isn't it? Just try to think, keep your logical mind aside for some time and try to think about the facts. Many people, many people say these are all not true, these may not work, and all. I strongly, I'm strongly confirming that many things have worked for me. And why these things are working for some people and for some people they're not working. In order to work, you need to believe first. If you talk to a homeopathic doctor, you would come to know how important it is to believe in the doctor and how important it is to trust in the medicine. You need to trust for it to work completely. You might say, ma'am, I don't believe, even if I don't believe paracetamol, it will still work for me. If you believe and do it, its effect on you is going to be entirely different. Now, I want to give you one more example. The MD of Apollo Hospitals, we all know the MD of Apollo Hospitals, Apollo Kamineni. Some Apollo or Kamineni, I don't remember well, but his granddaughter is Upasana. She is the wife of famous Telugu hero Ram Charan. You know what she says? Understand, this is coming from the granddaughter of a person who is holding the biggest, largest number of hospitals in India. Kamineni or Apollo, I don't remember properly, but one of them. And that lady, you know what she's saying? She chants Mrityunjaya mantra before taking medicine. This is coming from the family that holds the largest number of hospitals. She is exposed to highest number of technologies. She has large exposure in medical field. She knows about the best of the doctors. She knows about the best of PhD scientists in this medical field and pharmacy. And such a lady, her name is Upasana. She is the wife of famous Telugu hero Ram Charan, and she's saying that her grandmother advises her to chant Mahamrityunjaya mantra before taking any medicine. I think I have emphasized enough on the importance of mantras, how important it is to believe, trust, surrender to it, and then take it. It's very important for all of you to believe in it, for it to work 100%. So, whatever I am teaching to you, believe in it, because whatever I'm teaching to you is not coming from me. This is not channeled by me. You need to understand, this is coming from Adi Shankaracharya. This is coming from our scriptures. I have picked it from there and I'm giving you all so you all can benefit. Okay. Okay. Now let's start the invocation procedure. All of you, please close your eyes. Let's benefit, because today is the day Vasantha Panchami. Even if you are watching this recording after Vasantha Panchami, some other day after Vasantha Panchami, all these concepts will beautifully still work for you. Because I'm going to teach the mantras, I'm going to teach you all shlokas that are infused with bijaksharas and also one very powerful mudra to bring your mind under your control. Okay? Yes. All of you, Please close your eyes. Please kindly close your eyes. Inhale deep, exhale long. Inhale deep and exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale deep and exhale through your mouth. Focus on your heart chakra. The reason we do everything by focusing on the heart chakra is it's a symbolic representation of doing everything from the space of heart, from the space of surrender. Because when you do something from the space of heart, you do with complete faith, surrender, and love, the most important aspect. Love is another name to unconditional bhakti, is nothing but pure love. So visualize Bhagavan Ganesha in front of you. Ganganapataye namaha, Ganganapataye namaha, Ganganapataye namaha. Om Ganana Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrunvannotibissida Sadanam Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Vimalapati Kamalakuti Pustakarudraksha Shastahastaputī Kamakshi Pakshmalakshi Kalita Vipanchi Vibhasi Vairinchi Shri Saraswati Devyai Namaha. Bow down to the deity of the day, Divine Mother Saraswati. Bow down to your Guru. Close your eyes and visualize your Guru in front of you and bow down to your Guru. If you do not have a Guru, you can consider the Guru of all Gurus, either Bhagavan Dakshinamurti or Bhagavan Dattatreya. Just place your head at the feet of Dakshinamurti or Dattatreya or your personal Guru. Hands in Chin Mudra. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I call upon all the Shambhala masters, all the Siddha masters, the entire Guru Mandala to be present here. I bow down to Adi Shankaracharya. I bow down to all the Adi Shankaracharyas holding present Shankar Mats in all the four directions, east, west, north, south. I bow down to Sringeri Jagadguru Vidushekara Bharati Swamiji and Bharati Tirtha Swamiji. I bow down to Mahavatar Babaji, Dattatreya, Guru Dakshinamurti, Matsendranath, Gorakhnath, all the Siddha masters who have lived on planet Earth until recently, and all the Siddha masters who are in the living and breathing space on the planet Earth at the moment. I bow down to the feet of all of them. Let's start taking the protection now. All of you visualize Bhagavan Nrsimha in front of you along with Ma Lakshmi. Hands in Chin Mudra. While I'm chanting the mantras, visualize a reddish orange light coming from the hands of Bhagavan Nrsimha and surrounding you, encircling you, forming like a bubble. Pantvasman puruhuta vairi balavan matangamadhyadghata कुम्भोच्छाद्रिविपाटनाधिकपटुप्रत्येकवज्रायिताः श्रीमत्कण्ठीरवास्य प्रततसुनखराधारितारातिदूरा प्रध्वस्तध्वान्तशान्तप्रविततमनसा भाविता भूरि भाग्यैः लक्ष्मीकान्तसमन्ततोऽपि कलयन्न वेशितुस्ते समम् पश्याम्युत्तमवस्तु दूरतरतोपास्तं रसो योष्टमः यद्रोषोत्करदक्षनेत्रकुटिलप्रान्तोद्धिताग्निस्फुरत् खद्योतोपमविस्फुलिङ्गभसिता ब्रह्मेश शक्रोत्कराः श्री नृसिंहदेवतायै नमः श्रीभूमण्डलाधिपतिलक्ष्म्यै नमः लक्ष्मीनारायणायै नमो नमः. Visualize the aura, your energies being surrounded by the orange light or the red light from Bhagavan Nrsimha. Give a command. As the scriptures say, Shivoham, Aham Brahmasmi, you are the creator of your destiny. So say in your mind's eye, this protection bubble that is surrounded around me is protecting me from all forms of harms, dangers, and psychic attacks. This protection bubble is impenetrable and unbreakable. Only me or the divine Lakshmi Nrsimha Devata can program, reprogram, and deprogram this protection bubble. Your protection bubble is now successful. Now, before moving ahead with the class, let's take the permission and blessings of our Kula Devata, Kula Guru, and Grama Devata. In your mind's eye, seek blessings of your Kula Devata, Kula Guru, and Grama Devata. If you do not know who your Kula Devata is, or who your Grama Devata is, or who your Kula Guru is, just pray to Dakshinamurti and say, whoever is my Kula Guru and whoever is the Grama Devata of the place that I am living, let me have the permission and the blessings of the deity. When you're done, come back. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Come back. And if you confirm your presence in the comment box, I'll start. Beautiful. So many people have come back. Beautiful. Okay. First of all, you can watch this recording even post Vasantha Panchami, because I'm going to share a powerful mudra called Ankusha Mudra. And that mudra is also mentioned in Lalita Sahasranamam. Okay, Ankusha Mudra, and I'm one more mudra also I'm going to mention. And then along with these two mudras, we are going to look at three powerful stotras, not stotras, shlokas given by Adi Shankaracharya. Okay, and at the end of the session, I will reveal from what part of the scriptures is this shloka. Remind me if I forget about it, because you need to know everything you are getting from any spiritual mentor or any learned person. You need to question them. Is it there in the scriptures? Where is it? If it is there, where is it? What is the Shastra Pramana? If I'm saying something from my own, things, saying that I have channeled something, I got something, I got this mantra, I got this mantra in dream, I got this mantra in the vision, and you can chant like this. You should doubt that, because when a mantra is channeled to a person, you do not know whether that mantra is exclusively only for that person, or whether that mantra can be used by entire society. You do not know. But the mantras that have been prescribed by our masters, Siddha masters, Saptarishis, Adishankaracharya, they are universally acceptable. They can be used by anyone, as long as you believe in the believe and respect and have faith for that particular deity, and as long as you have complete respect on that particular mantra, anyone can chant. Okay. Now, first thing, many people have a doubt. Ma'am, when is Vasantha Panchami? They are asking me. So let me tell you. Some people are saying it is on 2nd Feb. Ma'am, some people are saying it is on 3rd Feb. How do we consider which day is Vasantha Panchami? So let me tell you, the energies of Vasantha Panchami are present both today and tomorrow. How? Ma'am, how? You have to ask. The next question is, it has to be only one day, no? How come 2 days? Give me the explanation. I love that. You need to question and ask, because you need to know the background story of it. So I'm telling you, today Chaviti or Chaturthi was there in India until morning 9:15 a.m. It's mentioned in some panchang as 9:15 a.m. and in some other panchangs it is mentioned as 9:45 a.m. In some panchangs it is mentioned that Chaturthi or Chaviti is present until 9:15 a.m. today, and until 9:45 a.m. in some other panchangs. Okay, Chaturthi. Ma'am, why should we know about Chaturthi? We are concerned about Magha Shuddha Panchami. Magha Shuddha Panchami starts immediately after Chaturthi or Chaviti. Okay, so today, right now, Panchami is running, because today morning until 9:15 as per some panchangs, and until 9:45 as per some other panchangs, it is Chaturthi or Chaviti. So post which it is all Panchami. Okay, then is Panchami today, ma'am? That is the next question. That means Panchami is today. Why are you saying it is these energies are present until tomorrow? There is one thing. There are two things in this. The first one is at the Suryodaya, that is during the sunrise, whatever nakshatra is there on that day, that is considered, those energies as considers as the energies that rule that entire day. Okay, that is one thing. So today, even though Panchami is not there during sunrise, still we can, since Panchami has already started, those energies already started acting. Okay, those energies already started becoming active is what I meant to say. Now tomorrow, what is the Panchami? Now what did I just say? During sunrise Panchami has to be there, then it is considered as Panchami. The entire day will have the energies of Panchami is what I just said, isn't it? So now if you look at the timings tomorrow, what is tomorrow? What time is sun rising tomorrow? Tomorrow the sun is rising at 6:50 a.m. in India. 6:50 a.m. Panchami is there until 6:51 a.m. Only 1 minute after the sunrise. So you can celebrate today as well as tomorrow. Both are okay. I hope things are now clear. The energies are very much active today as well as tomorrow. So whatever I am teaching today, I would like you all to focus on it, note it down, and do tomorrow also. Okay, next. This is about the date. I think the confusion about the date is now all gone. Next, coming to the significance of Vasantha Panchami. Ma'am, what is Vasantha Panchami? Many people have asked me. Firstly, let me tell you, Vasanta Panchami is the day when the Paramashiva, the knowledge aspect in Paramashiva came out. When the knowledge, when the Shakti called knowledge, Buddhi, Vak, and Jnana, Vak, Buddhi, Jnana, Shakti. When Vak, Buddhi, Jnana, Shakti first time was perceived by Paramashiva, that is the day, which is Magha Shuddha Panchami. Okay, that is today. That means it is expressed as Paramashiva's knowledge for the first time today. That is the Tatvika Artha. Okay, when you go for scriptural meaning, today is the birthday of Ma Saraswati. Okay, so this day is also called Sri Panchami, is also called Madana Panchami, is also called Vasantha Panchami. Okay, Shri Panchami, Vasantha Panchami, Madana Panchami. Okay, now as per some scriptures like Vrata Chudamani and Dharma Sindhu, and also Chaturvarga Chintamani, there are some more scriptures also that are mentioning, exclusively asking us to do the Lakshmi Puja also today for improving our manifestations. How does manifestation increase when you are doing something on the birthday of Ma Saraswati? There is a link between Ma Saraswati and knowledge. Suppose if you are a teacher, you want to become successful at your teaching. What is the most important thing that you need? Knowledge. You are a dancer. You want to become a famous dancer. What is the most important thing that you will need? Complete knowledge about dancing. How to dance, when to dance. You are a singer. You want to become world famous singer, or you want to become a very successful singer, if not world famous singer. What is the first thing that is needed? Complete knowledge. How to sing, how to say those ragas if you're a classical singer. Some ragas are there, like Maya, Malava, Gaula Ragam and all. I've learned a little bit of music when I was young, so I know when I was a teenager. So, is there a link between manifestation and knowledge? Absolutely, yes. So, that's the reason today Lakshmi Puja is also done to speed in those manifestations generated by the knowledge aspect in you, generated by Ma Saraswati. Ma Saraswati blesses you with knowledge. Good. How to speeden up that manifestation? Ma Saraswati will, Ma Lakshmi will bless you. So that's why this is also called Sri Panchami. Okay, ma'am, now we understand why it is called Saraswati Panchami, because it is the birthday of Ma Saraswati. We know, we understand why it is Vasantha Panchami, because in Devata Paribhasha, Magha Shuddha Panchami is considered as Vasanta. You might ask me, this is Magha Masam, ma'am. Why are you talking about Vasanta? What happens in Vasanta Rutu? That happens on this day also. What happens in Vasanta Rutu? New leaves take birth. Knowledge taking birth is also a new thing in you, isn't it? So that's why it is called Vasanta Panchami. Now, all this is okay, ma'am. Now we understand why it is called Sri Panchami, why it is called Saraswati Panchami, why it is called Vasanta Panchami. Now, why is it called Madana Panchami, ma'am? That is the next question you might be having. Madana Panchami. This is the day on which Manmadha became ashes because of the energies of the third eye of Bhagavan Shiva. This is that day. What became Bhasma? You need to understand. Manmadha, that naughtiness, how do you say? That only when that kind of attitude of the Manmadha in you dies, only that can give rise to knowledge. You need to understand, because the Manmadha is an aspect of naughtiness within each person. See, understand, when a form, the scriptures have explained the tattvas, giving a form to them. Manmadha is a representation of too much desire, probably, too much aspirational, and disturbing someone, trying to disturb someone by trying to generate too much desires. That is the aspect of Manmada. Scriptures have explained in the form of story so that you can understand it clearly. Understand the tattva. Do not stick to the form. Okay. So the tattva, when that tattva in you dies, completely destroyed from the roots, that will give to the correct, the right kind of knowledge. What is the right kind of knowledge? Ma'am, next question. Knowledge itself is complete in its complete form. What is the right kind of knowledge that you're talking about? Could be the next question from you. Let me tell you, knowledge has three aspects. One is being able to grasp. Okay. Second thing, after grasping that knowledge, being able to express the knowledge so that you can help out your children. Now you are learning these mantras and you are learning the mudras from me today. Maybe you want to pass it on to your child, maybe you want to pass it on to your clients or your children or someone who is in the need of it. For that, you need to have the right kind of expressing capability. That is another aspect of knowledge. Next, the third aspect, being able to follow the grasped knowledge and make use of the knowledge. That is the third aspect of the knowledge. These, the representation of the power which exists in these three forms, is called Saraswati. Now you understand? Being able to grasp, being able to pass on the grasped knowledge to others, being able to follow, make use, and get benefited from that knowledge is the third aspect. So, these three aspects, the representation of the power which exists in these three forms, is given the name as Saraswati. Okay. So, that is Ma Saraswati. Now, some people ask me, ma'am, who is Neela Saraswati? Neela Saraswati is Tantrika Saraswati. Always we have a Vedic form, we have a Tantric form. The Vedic form is the Saraswati who wears the complete white color dress and holding a veena in the hand, and the left hand holds book, the right hand, the right hand holds the Spatika Mala. I'll explain the representation shortly. This is Vedic Saraswati. Okay. And the Tantric Saraswati. Who is the Tantric Saraswati? Mantrinyamba Virachita Vishukravadhatoshita. In Lalita Sahasranama, it is beautifully written. Mantrinyamba Virachita Vishukravadhatoshita. Oh, some people are trying to correct me in the comment box saying, Madam, it is Mantrinyamba Virachita Vishangavadhatoshita. No, no. It is Vishanga Prana Harana Varahi Viryanandita. Because if you look at Brahmanda Purana, it is the Vishukra that is killed by Rajashyamala and Vishanga is killed by Varahi. Who is Vishanga and Vishukra? Opposite to knowledge, stupidity, foolishness. Those are the representations. If you give a form to the heights of foolishness, if you give a form to the heights of stupidity, it will be Vishanga or Vishukra, both. It's the opposite of knowledge. So, who killed who is very secondary. Don't worry too much about that. Just try to understand the concept. Mantrinyamba Virachita Vishukra Vadhatoshita. Who is this Mantrini? This Mantrini is also called Rajashyamala. This Mantrini is also called Matangeshwari, and she is the Tantrika Saraswati. Okay, she is Tantrika Saraswati. She is Rajashyamala, Mantrini, Matangeshwari. And if you still go to the ferocious form, even though I call it ferocious form, I still say that she's very compassionate, and that is Uchishta Chandali. Okay, these are all the different forms of Matangishwari. So Vedic form is Ma Saraswati, and the Tantric form is Ma Rajashyamala or Matangishwari. She is only called as the Neela Saraswati. Okay, next. Mm, next, there is so much to cover, but I think I will jump into the actual mantras, how to use them, and how do you offer a food item to the Divine Mother, the offering, the Naivedya, I'm talking about the Prasad. What to offer, how to worship, I'll jump into it. First of all the power, you need to understand that all the power and energy to modify, change, reverse, or alter any kind of karma or any kind of cosmic rules for that matter exists in the blessings of Ma Saraswati. Okay, that is the first thing you need to understand. And I bow down to the Divine Ma Saraswati for making me conduct this class for all of you on the Vasantha Panchami, because of without her decision nothing happens. We would not be able to conduct and have this class running very smoothly without her blessings, let me tell you. Next thing, you need to understand how many kinds of beings are there. Can someone mention how many kinds of beings are there on this planet Earth? I'm not talking about the ones in the celestial world like mm, apsarasas, and I'm not talking about the ones rakshasas. There could be some demonic forces or some celestial forces in the cosmic world. I'm talking about how many kinds of beings are there on this planet Earth. Okay, what are they? Navdeep I'm seeing you are saying three beings. Okay, what are those three beings? Trees, microorganisms, mammals, birds, Rakshasas, Manushyagana, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, okay, Satvik, Rajasik, Tamasic. Tripti, Manikpuri, 84 lakh beings. You're 100% right. This is the answer that I was looking for. And all the other answers that are mentioned, like trees, microorganisms, mammals, but they are also correct, but they come within the range of these 84 lakh species. I wouldn't say species, I would say beings. Reptiles, ants, snakes, all combined together, there are 84 lakh beings mentioned in our scriptures. Only human beings have the luck of tapping into the energies of Ma Saraswati. So we should all be thanking to the Divine Mother for making us, born, for being making us for making us take birth in the yoni of manushya, in the manushya yoni. Otherwise we would not even know this knowledge aspect, Saraswati, nothing. We would be like, we would be in complete ajnana. Next, with blessings of Ma Saraswati, I want you all to understand one more thing. You can overcome the general or cosmic rules too. How, ma'am? How? This is the next question. Because the blessings of Ma Saraswati will burn the karma. How does it burn the karma, ma'am? Next question. Knowledge is the ultimate thing. If you look at the Vedantas, if you look at the Vedanta commentaries that are written by Adi Shankaracharya, even the scriptures for that matter, the Ashtadasha Puranas, are also talking about the ultimate Brahman only. Okay? All the Vedantas, the Vedantic concepts, the Brahma Puranas, even they are talking about the Vedantic concepts only. You take Vishnu Sahasranama. What is it ultimately saying? Shivoham. If you say, look at Lalita Sahasranama, what is it saying? Although it seems like they're talking about the respective deities, if you go into the internal deep structure, the details of the shlokas, the stotras, the mantras, you will understand that there is a hidden Vedantic concept of Shivoham, Aham Brahmasmi in each of these. What is that? That is knowledge. Now, In our scriptures, it's very, very clearly written, knowledge is the ultimate thing which can override any kind of karma. So when there is knowledge, you can easily overcome your karma. I want to tell you one thing. I want to give you an example. Suppose you're going on a very posh car on a highway. Suddenly your car broke down. That is your karma. You know how to change your tire. Your tire got punctured and your car broke down. That is your karma. Now you know how to change the tire. You know how to fix the issue. That is knowledge. Did you not overcome that problem with this knowledge? Simple question. Simple question. Isn't it? That's knowledge. That's the immense power of knowledge. I'll give you one more example. You got some physical issue, some physical health issue. You go to the doctor because the doctor has the degree of MBBS with her incredibly immense knowledge. She prescribes a medicine to you, and that medicine works for you, and you come out of that illness. What is that? What is the root thing in this entire process? You might feel it is doctor, you might feel the doctor is good. Why is that particular doctor good? First of all, because of the knowledge that he possesses, and that knowledge has cured this person. What is the ultimate thing in all of this? If you see, it is the knowledge aspect. Okay, so this knowledge, when you awaken this knowledge, you can easily get rid of karmas. You can manifest whatever you want, which is the reason I have mentioned in my link. This is also a manifestation procedure, because knowledge, you can wipe away any kind of karma. With knowledge, you can wipe away any kind of trouble. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna Paramatma is saying only one thing: have knowledge, become a yogi. While being in the same grihastha, being like a grihastha, become a yogi, and then you will become the paramashanti. Some other cultures are talking about peace and meeting God after leaving the body. But our culture is saying you can achieve that even while being in this body. How beautiful is that? And how? With knowledge. How to get that knowledge? You need to pray. How to improve? Awaken that Saraswati Tattva. It is already there in all of us. It is already there within all of us. As per our scriptures, we need to just awaken it. What do we need to awaken? Vag, Buddhi, Jnana Shakti. Vak Shakti, Buddhi Shakti, mind, Vak Shakti, speech, and Jnana Shakti, knowledge. These, the representation of these three is Ma Saraswati. So I hope you all understood that Ma Saraswati's sadhana is not just for students. You know, her energies are needed for everyone. If you are a spiritual mentor, you need her energies, because you need to talk. You need to be able to express what you already know. In South India, especially in the Telugu states, we know of the very famous spiritual masters, mentors, Chaganti Koteshwar Rao Garu and Garikapati Narasimharao Garu, and then Vaddiparthi Padmakar Garu, gurus like that. How are they able to deliver what they are thinking in their mind? How they are able to deliver all that they have read? They deliver beautifully what they have read. Exactly, they will deliver. How? Probably even more than that. How? It is the grace of Ma Saraswati, the speech Shakti, then Buddhi Shakti, knowledge. You should have knowledge, you should have mind to process that knowledge, and then you should have Vak Shuddhi, Vak Shakti to express that knowledge to others. So, this is not just for students, this is also for every person who has Buddhi, who has mind. Okay, all the people who have mind, who have Buddhi, This is for them. So in whichever field you are, you need the grace of the mother. Whether you are doctor, whether you are a spiritual mentor, whether you are a spiritual healer, whether you are an astrologer, you may be knowing the science, you may be knowing the actual calculations, but if your presence of mind is not good, you might say something quite opposite to it. Which is the reason many people come and ask me, ma'am, is astrology really true? This astrologer has predicted so and so thing, something for me, and it didn't come true. So and so astrologer that said certain wrong things about me. What is this? Is astrology wrong? Absolutely not. Astrology is given by Parashara. You know, Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, there is a book. Parashara, Sage Parashara. Do you think a being like Sage Parashara can go wrong? It's a joke, I would say. It's a big joke. Biggest joke. A being like Parashara, beings like Saptarishis who gave us these beautiful mantras, they can never ever go wrong. Then why these people are saying something and they are not happening? It is because of their inability to process the information properly, and sometimes expression is also very important. Okay, yeah. Next thing, how do we, okay ma'am, what are those mantras? Yes, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to the mantras. There are 3 mantras. I will also give all these mantras in the form of images in my WhatsApp channel. First of all, I will also give you the WhatsApp channel link, my WhatsApp channel's link also. I'll give you to join in that WhatsApp channel, because it's impossible for me to, yeah, because it's impossible for me to send to hundreds of people. So if you join there, I will simply upload all this material on there, all the mantras, the mudras, everything. Now, before starting the procedure, there are some mantras that you need to do. One is Shri Sarva Shukla Saraswatyai Namaha. You can write down if you want. The first mantra, Shri Sarva Shukla Saraswatyai Namaha. The second one, Shri Aruna Saraswatyai Namaha. And the third set of mantras, Shri Vashinyai Namaha, Shri Kameshwaryai Namaha, Shri Modinyai Namaha, Shri Vimalayai Namaha, Shri Arunayai Namaha, Shri Jainyai Namaha, Shri Sarveshwaryai Namaha, Shri Kaulinyai Namaha, Shri Tripura Siddhyai Namo Namaha. You need to chant this. When you chant these deities will be invoked, because these are the Adhisthana Devatas of the 3 powerful shlokas that we are going to discuss. In these 3 shlokas, the energies of these deities and the bijaksharas related to these deities are very subtly present. And when you chant those shlokas, the bijaksharas will come out, and then they will be expressed in their complete form in your aura. When that happens in your aura, things start changing for you. So, the shlokas that I'm going to discuss is not just for students. Of course, it will work incredibly wonderfully for the students. A person who has chanted these mantras for 3 months completely, continuously, is bound to see the results. One thing you have to do with complete faith, with complete surrender. Not just the mantras that I have said, those are the invocation mantras. The main mantras are coming. Before that, I want to say that the mantras that I'm going to give you is not just for students. It is not just for manifestation. You, with those mantras, you can even manifest anything. The mantras that I'm going to tell you, not just for them. Even people who are suffering with autism, stammering, behavioral issues in children, if you're a dancer, if you're a writer, if you're a singer, even these three mantras are going to be massively beneficial for you. Chant it, see it for yourself, and come back to me. You yourself will come back to me. Many people talk bullshit about mantras only because they have not tried it. I would say try it first. Even if you're unable to have faith on it, even if you're unable to do it with complete trust, Divine Mother will bless you even with those things. Ask Divine Mother, Mother, give me faith. Mother, give me surrender. Mother, give me unconditional bhakti on your lotus feet. She will bless you. Even if you do not have all these things and still want to manifest something with the energies of the Divine Mother, do this. These things will work beautifully. One more thing before giving the actual shlokas, I want to say one more thing. Do not do any mantra for the sake of accomplishing something. Of course you can do that. I'm not denying the fact that if you're troubled by something, if you're troubled by autism, or if you're having issues with stammering and all, do it, of course. But I'm just prescribing you the best way of worship is, Divine Mother, I'm at your feet. I'm doing this out of love for the Divine Mother. Do it with that intention and just see how things start happening for you. You'll be surprised at how your life is changing, how the energies of your workplace are changing. You are asking divine, you're not asking anything. Suppose you have troubled relationship with your partner or your child or with your boss, a transformation will come in you first, and that transformation will reflect the other person's behavior towards you. That's the beauty of these mantras. Super powerful. Trust me. Don't bring a big list of desires. I have 10 houses, I want 12th car, I want 50th building. If you want, I'm not saying that you shouldn't ask. It's okay, ask. That's a mediocre way of praying. Okay, ask. The best form of prayer is, Divine Mother, I see you in myself and me in you. We are not different, but my ajnana is creating a barrier that you are different from me. Please eliminate that ajnana. This desire you can have. This desire definitely you can have. Very beautiful. If you pray like this, just with one desire, to remove the ajnana that you and Ma Saraswati are different, because it is just an illusion. It's a maya. Are you able to follow? Any? Are you all able to follow? Can you give me a confirmation that you're able to follow so that I can proceed? Great. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, first thing, what will you do? I think enough of explanation. Now we'll go for the mantras directly. Shri Sarva Shukla Saraswati Devyai Namaha. Shri Aruna Saraswati Devyai Namaha. Next, Shri Vashinyai Namaha. Shri Kameshwaryai Namaha. Shri Modinyai Namaha. Shri Vimalayai Namaha. Shri Arunayai Namaha. Shri Jainyai Namaha. Shri Sarveshwaryai Namaha. Shri Kaulinyai Namaha. Shri Tripura Siddhyai Namo Namaha. You will say this and then coming the most powerful mantras. All of you listen to the pronunciation correctly, because pronouncing these mantras correctly is very, very important. Okay. The first shloka, this is given by Adi Shankaracharya in Soundarya Lahari. Okay, very, very powerful mantras. In Soundarya Lahari, there are 100 shlokas, and each shloka gives a beautiful siddhi, but it has to be pronounced correctly. That is the main thing. Okay. Now, first shloka. There are three shlokas. Listen to me carefully. Let it penetrate into your ears and into your cells. If possible, close your minds and listen to it carefully. This is Vasantha Panchami. Energies are very active today and tomorrow, and these are the best days to listen to this. If you want to start a good day, this process, if you want to start this process on a good day, if you want me to suggest a good day to start this process of reciting these mantras, you can start on any Panchami day, any day on which Panchami Tithi is there, or any day on which Mula Nakshatra is falling, because these Tithi and that Nakshatra both are related to Ma Saraswati. Okay, so listen to the shlokas properly. If possible, close your eyes. Okay, let it penetrate into your core. Let it cleanse you. Let it remove all the ajnana in you. शरज्योत्स्ना शुद्धां शशियुत जटाजूट मकुटां वरत्रासत्राण स्फटिक घटिका पुस्तककरां सकृन्न त्वा नत्वा कथमिव सतां सन्निदधते मधुक्षीरद्राक्षा मधुरिम धुरीणाः फणितयः. This is the first shloka. Don't worry, I'll give you all the material in my WhatsApp channel, and I'll give the link of the WhatsApp channel at the end of the video. This is the first shloka. Remember, I asked you to invoke Sri Sarva Shukla Saraswatyai Namaha as the first mantra. So, for this mantra, Sarva Shukla Saraswati is the Adhipati. That's why we invoked her. Next mantra. Listen carefully. These are shlokas, but I am calling them mantras because they are infused with incredible bijaksharas. When you chant these shlokas, those bijaksharas will be expressed in your aura. Okay, so listen to me carefully. Kavindranam chetah kamalavana balatapa ruchim bhajante ye santah katichida runameva bhavatim katichida runameva bhavatim virinchi preyasyaha taruna tarashrungara lahari gabhirabhirvagbhihi vidhadati satam ranjana mami. This is the second beautiful shloka. And for this shloka, Aruna Saraswati is the Adhisthana Devata. Okay. Third one. Savitri Bhirvacham Shashimani Shilabhanga Ruchibhihi Vashinyadhyabhistvam Sahajanani Sanchitayati Yaha Sakarta Kavyanam Bhavati Mahatam Bhangiruchibhihi Vachobhirvagdevi Vadana Kamalamoda Madhuraihi. Now is okay. Now is okay. Are you able to hear? Great. So, for the first shloka that I read, it is Sarva Shukla Saraswati is the Adhipati. For the second shloka that I read, it is Aruna Saraswati. For the third shloka I read, all the devatas, Vashini, Kameshwari, Modini, Vimale, Arune, Jayini, Sarveshwari, Kaulini. These are the Adhidevatas. Okay? This is how you need to chant. Just follow this pattern. Those initial names that I gave you, you can chant that just once. And these shlokas, 3 shlokas, chant as many times as possible. Let it go on a loop in your mind if needed. This is going to change your life. This is going to remove all the ajnana in your life. So this is the procedure. Okay, every day morning, if your children are facing some issues like autism or stammering, make them recite. Try your best to make them recite. If your children are facing some psychological issues also, this is going to bring about a phenomenal change. Okay, to increase the power of these shlokas, you can do one more thing. See, in the channel, do not worry, I'll provide the mantra PDF for you, not in the PDF format, but in the image format. Because in the channel, it's not a WhatsApp group, it's a WhatsApp channel. So I didn't see any mechanism to upload a PDF there. But there is a provision to upload the photos. So I'll upload in the form of a photo. Okay? Kindly bear with that. So I'll upload in the form of a photo. What were we talking? Yeah. So, what do you need to offer? You offer honey to the Divine Mother, okay? Or any white flour, or anything that is made up of wheat flour, anything that is made up of cow ghee and cow milk. If you're making kheer, remember you should make only with cow ghee and cow milk, which is a deshi cow, which are the products of a deshi cow and not any Jersey cow. Only then you offer it to Ma Saraswati. Otherwise, offer bananas or wheat. You can make a sweet using wheat flour and jaggery and offer it to the Divine Mother. In the scriptures, it is mentioned that honey, honey is another beautiful thing that can be easily offered. Why honey? Honey, Divine Mother um, is letting you all know that she likes honey through scriptures. Why? Honey is mitam, hitam, sukham. What is mitam? Little bit of honey is enough to make your mouth sweet, isn't it? You need not have too much of honey if you want to enjoy sweetness, isn't it? Little bit is enough. Little goes a long way. You should not even have too much honey, because you might start feeling drowsy if you have too much of honey. You should have honey in limited. So limited thing is doing a lot of work for you. So that is mitam. Hitam, it's good for health. If your body is a heat body, it will generate coolness. If your body is a cold body, it will generate heat in your body. This is as per Ayurveda. Okay? And it is sukham, easy to have. You don't even need to chew it. Just put it in your mouth and it will slip through your throat. You don't even need to chew it, or you don't even need to struggle to have it. If you don't even want to swallow it, leave it in your mouth and it will automatically slip, isn't it? That is sukham, easy to have, tasty, and it is also beneficial. Something which is easy to have, something which is tasty, and something which is beneficial for your health. That is called sukham. Understand? Mitam, hitam, sukham. So through this, Divine Mother is letting you all know that all the children, or for that matter, even the spiritual aspirants, who are working towards enlightenment and working for the ultimate knowledge, have to eat little mitam, eat hitam, which is good for your health, and eat sukham, which is easily digested by your body, and you don't need to struggle for it to be digested. Like, for example, maida or processed wheat, people say it's not good for health, and it's your body also struggles to digest it. Don't have it. Avoid, or reduce the content, or reduce the frequency with which you have it. So she's essentially, Divine Mother is talking about what needs to consume, because you are what you eat, isn't it? You are what you eat. Okay. So this is about today's class. Some people are asking, ma'am, why does Ma Saraswati hold Spatikamala in the hand? Okay, Spatikamala, that is Akshamala. Of course, it is made of Spatikamala, but it is called Akshamala. Yeah, I'll come to the mudra. I'll definitely come to the mudra. One second. So, Spatikamala is Akshamala. Akshamala means it consists of all letters. It is a mala of letters from A to Ksha, all the 51 letters in the form of Spatikamala. She keeps moving it as if she's chanting something. Okay, that is Spatikamala. So, why is she holding it in her right hand? On in the left, see, she has four hands. If you look at the depiction of Divine Ma Saraswati, she has four hands. The lower two hands are holding the veena, isn't it? She's holding the veena. Upper two hands, in the left hand it is book, in the right hand it is Spatikamala. So things that are in the lower hand, you need to understand the tattva behind Ma Saraswati. Things that are in the lower hand are of less significance, and things that are in the higher right hand are of more significance. In the right hand, she's holding Spatikamala as if she is doing a mantra jap, and in the left hand, she is holding a book. So she is the knowledge aspect, and she is also the sadhana aspect. But the higher one is the sadhana, because only if you do sadhana, you will get the knowledge. You understand? Sadhana is not just not always just chanting mantras. It can be chanting mantras for someone, it can be reading books for someone. For a person who is a singer, it is practicing their singing. For a person who is a dancer, it is dancing. That is sadhana. And the ultimate sadhana is Bhagavat sadhana. Ultimate sadhana is Bhagavat sadhana. Ma'am, why is Ma Saraswati? Ma'am, Neil Saraswati and Saraswati are different. Ma Saraswati, that I'm talking about, the representation that I just mentioned, the white color representation, it is Vedic Saraswati. Neela Saraswati is Tantrika Saraswati. She is also called Ma Rajashyamala. She has been mentioned in Lalita Sahasranama in the verse Mantrinyamba Virachita Vishukravadhatoshita. That is where she is mentioned. Okay. That is the difference between Neil Saraswati and Saraswati. Ma'am, what is the why is Ma Saraswati in all white? Okay, this is a beautiful question. Whoever has asked this is a phenomenal question. You need to understand the tattva of the divine Ma Saraswati. Why is she white? The first question, why is she white? See, white color is a symbol for spreading, is a symbol for expressing. What is the best thing that you can spread and express? You what all you can spread and express? First of all, you tell me. You can sing a song, which is your expression, and you spread your voice through that song. Good. Next, You can dance, you can spread your movements across the people in front of you, and expressing your emotions or whatever you want to convey through your dance. That is another form of spreading and expressing. The ultimate thing that you can spread and express is done by Adi Shankaracharya, is done by masters. What did they spread and express? Knowledge. White color is the representation of spreading and expressing the knowledge. The energy that has the highest capability of spreading and expressing that knowledge is Ma Saraswati. That's why she is white. Understand one more thing. One more thing. Shiva, in our scriptures, Bhagavan Shiva and Ma Saraswati are represented as their complexion is represented as white. Bhagavan Vishnu and Ma Parvati, their complexion is represented as Neelam. Okay. Brahma and Lakshmi, again, they are brother and sister. Vishnu and Parvati, again, they are brother and sister. Shiva and Saraswati, again, they are brother and sister. What is this brother and sister thing? What is this? Do they have relationships like us? No. You need to go beyond the form. See, meditating on the form is up to one level. When you go beyond a certain degree in sadhana, you go beyond these things and you start understanding the tattvam. Shiva, Saraswati, they both are in white. What are they doing? They are spreading, expressing. Saraswati is expressing through spreading and expressing through her knowledge. Shiva, the Dakshinamurti aspect of Shiva, is also doing the same thing. Who is a guru? What does a guru do? Spreads and expresses knowledge. That's what Shiva and Saraswati are doing. What do Vishnu and Parvati do? They are in Neelam. Okay, consider them as something dark or black. Not black exactly, but Neelam. What does black represent? Any dark color represent in this cosmos? What does black color do? It attracts everything. It doesn't reflect what it has attracted, isn't it? 100% pitch black. What is a black hole doing? You all know about black hole. What is it doing? Why do you wear white color clothes in summer? Why do you wear light color clothes in summers? Because you don't want to feel hot. That means it is not attracting the heat. It is giving away its cool energies. And what are these attracting? Vishnu and Parvati. I said they are in dark complexion. Dark means attraction, and white means giving away, spreading. What are they taking away? They're taking away your worries, they're taking away your problems, they're taking away your karma. That is the difference between that. Is beautiful question. Whoever has asked this. Amazing question. Okay, now you need to do those invocation mantras. After that, those three shlokas. And before that, if you are unable to focus on your studies, I'm going to give you two mudras. One is if you are unable to focus on your studies, keep your hands like this and touch the tip of your middle finger with the tip of your thumb finger and place it on your lap and sit for few minutes. Your mind will magically become still. 1 or 2 minutes is all enough, is all that you need. If your focus is severely troubled, then sit for 5 to 10 minutes like this. Your mind will become still. First of all, your all the past energies will go away automatically. This is to make your mind still. Okay, place your hands like this, touch the tip of your middle finger to the tip of your thumb. Okay, this is one mudra. Okay, someone is asking how to increase the power of shlokas. I will explain. I'll explain that. I'll first let me complete the agenda, and I'll come to that. Where we have to see the mudra, you can see it on the screen. Are you all not able to see me? Can I say confirmation that you're able to see me, please? Hello? Can I get a confirmation that you're all able to see me? Are you not able to see me? Oh, great. Thank God. I was worried for a second that if you couldn't see me, then how would you know the mudra? Wonderful, wonderful. So, this is the mudra. It will make your mind still. This is mudra number one. Next, the second mudra, that is Ankusha mudra. Okay? Ankusha mudra is either you touch your ring finger, little finger, ring finger, and middle finger to your thumb finger, and slightly bend your index finger like this. It should look like a swan. Okay? This is how you need to see. This is how you need to place it on your hand. And then do the initial mantras that I mentioned. First, place this like this, and then Shri Sarva Shukla Saraswati Devyai Namaha, Shri Aruna Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Vashinyai Namaha, Shri Kameshwaryai Namaha, Shri Modinyai Namaha, Shri Vimalayai Namaha, Shri Arunayai Namaha. Okay, you will do this with this mudra. This mudra will improve the energies beautifully. But even if you are not putting this mudra, that's okay. But those who want like quick results, quick energies, then use the mudra. Two mudras. Okay. First mudra, this will still your mind. And this can be done only if you're unable to focus on the sadhana, or you want to study something, you're unable to focus on it. First, you have to still your mind. For that, you put this mudra. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. If you are having severe issues with stilling your mind, do it 10 minutes a day, twice or thrice. Keep this mantra, sit in this mudra, and 10 minutes a day, two times. Two times, 10 minutes every time you do it. This is for stilling your mind. And this one is for improving your focus and concentration on the sadhana that you are doing. Obviously, when you focus and do it with all that you are, do it with your full heart. Obviously, only then you will see the results, isn't it? Okay. This is about the mudra. Next, coming to how to improve the power of the shlokas. Wonderful question. So, I want you all to do one thing. First, in the WhatsApp channel, in my WhatsApp channel, I'll be uploading the material. By end of today, before sleeping, I'll upload. What you will do, all the mantras, either in your mother tongue, I'll be providing in Hindi, English, and my mother tongue, Telugu. I'll be providing in these three languages in the uh, WhatsApp channel. What you need to do, take a white plain paper. First, step one, take a plain paper. Write down all the mantras that I'm going to give you with your own handwriting in your mother tongue or whichever language you're comfortable with. Okay, write it down. Next, step number three, apply turmeric paste on all four sides of the paper. Okay, apply white chandan, white sandalwood powder paste also somewhere on the paper, either middle or one corner, or all four corners if you want. Somewhere you need to apply the white chandan powder paste. Then after that, step number four, take that paper, fold it nicely, go to any Shiva temple, and after doing the pradakshina, touch that paper, make that paper touch the Shivalingam. Okay. Or for example, priest is not allowing me into the garbha garbhalaya, into the main entrance. Then do one thing, give that paper to the priest, have it touch to the shivling and let him give you back that paper. Now bow down to Shiva, saying that from today I consider you as my guru for these shlokas, and I'm going to chant these mantras, and please let these mantras work beautifully for me. And if I'm making any mistakes in the chanting of these mantras, kindly forgive me and make my sadhana fruitful. You can do this. Ma'am, which day should we do this? You can do either tomorrow, or if you're on periods and tomorrow is not possible for you, then do it on a day when Panchami Tithi is falling. You can't find that day. Okay, try to find a day on which Mula Nakshatra is falling. Okay, so find a day like that and do it. Start doing it. On that day, you can do it. Either do it tomorrow or Panchami Tithi day or Mula Nakshatra Tithi day. Ma'am, please explain in Kannada. I know only Telugu, English, and Hindi. Ma'am, please tell what Ma Rajashyamala holds in her hands. See, Ma Rajashyamala is an expression of a minister. She came from the sugarcane stem that Ma Lalitambika holds. So, she is an expression of knowledge, and she was made a minister by Divine Mother Lalitambika so that she takes care of the kingdom. She's the one who creates the manual, she's the decision maker, and Ma Varahi follows that manual. Ma Varahi is the Kriya Shakti, and Ma Rajashyamala is the Jnana Shakti. Ma'am, this is with respect to Tantrika Devatas like Rajashyamala and Ma Varahi. What about Vedic Devatas? Who are the Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti in Vedic Devata? Okay, okay. So listen to me. In Tantric way, the Icha Shakti, the Sankalpa Shakti is Ma Lalitambika, whether in Vedic method or in Tantric method. The Sankalpa Shakti, the Icha Shakti, the desire, your desire to pass exam is Ma Lalitambika, that desire. Now, your knowledge to pass that exam is in Tantric, Ma Rajashyamala, in Vedic, Ma Saraswati. Okay, the energy to write that exam in Vedic is Ma Lakshmi, in Tantric is Ma Varahi. Ma Varahi is the Tantrika Lakshmi. Ma Rajashyamala is the Tantrika Saraswati. Understand this. Tantra is not always tamasic energies. See, even in Tantric world, there are three types of routes that one can follow. One is Samayachara. I'm explaining this because somebody asked, ma'am, you said Rajashyamala is Tantrika Saraswati. Does that mean she's a Tamasic Devata? No, 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 no. She's not a Tamasic Devata. She's a Rajasic Devata because she's made the Mantrini of Lalitambika's kingdom. Who is there in Lalitambika's kingdom? We are all, the entire cosmos is there under her control. So she's made the Mantrini. That means Rajasic nature, which is needed for a minister, isn't it? If he's sattvic like a muni, if he's saying, I don't want anything, I don't have any desires, how will she run the game? So, so you need to know, even in Tantra side, there are three routes. One is Vamachara, one is Samayachara, and another one is Kaulachara. Okay, Samayachara is the pure sattvic way of worshipping the Divine Mother that we all do. Like the shlokas that we have learned today, the mantras we have learned today, that is Samayachara Paddhati. Okay, next Vamachara. It's like, they do all kinds of, I think some of in Aghori tradition is also, some part of Aghori tradition also, this Vamachara is there. They do with blood, bones, they sit on the dead bodies and all. If you go to Varanasi, if you go to Manikarnika Ghat, ghats like Manikarnika Ghat, you can see Aghoris meditating on dead bodies at this. That is the Vamachara Paddhati. Okay, they do with blood, they sacrifice animals for the sake of in their sadhana and all. Okay, so that is Vamachara Paddhati, and Kaulachara Paddhati is a combination of Vamachara Paddhati and Samayachara Paddhati. That is Kaulachara. Now, which route to follow, which is the best? It depends upon the. It depends completely upon the seeker, the attitude of the seeker, the spiritual elevation of the seeker. It depends on that. I follow the Samayachara Paddhati, which is completely Sattvic way. That is what I follow. Okay. Madam, where are these shlokas from? Okay, these shlokas that I have mentioned in the class today, they are from Soundarya Lahari. In Soundarya Lahari, there are 100 shlokas, and each shloka gives you a beautiful siddhi. You just need to know how to do that, how long to do that. You have to take the yantra, appropriate yantra, and meditate and do in front of that yantra. That is the procedure. If you want to learn Soundarya Lahari, just text me. I'll give my phone number in the box. I will also give my WhatsApp channel in the box. If you want to learn Soundarya Lahari, then I'll teach you along with the meanings and the raga. Because in Soundarya Lahari, if you do with raga, by knowing the meanings, it would be even more fantastic. It would be amazing. You can join the classes. I'll give you the details. And I also teach Soundarya Lahari as per the raga. It has to be taught it has to be recited in a particular raga for the optimal benefits. So WhatsApp channel link, please. Yes, I'm giving you the WhatsApp channel link. 1 second. Mm. So this is my WhatsApp channel link. I'm giving in the box, in the chat box, and my phone number also I'm giving you. Those who are interested in learning Soundarya Lahari can text me, and I'm happy to teach. So this Soundarya Lahari, just imagine 100 siddhis it will teach. It will give the person. Each shloka gives you one siddhi. 100 shlokas are there. 100 siddhis it will give the person reciting it. But you need to know how to perform, how long to perform, how many times of perform. And if you can recite those shlokas in raga, as per the correct raga, it will have even more wonderful results. So I'm giving you the phone number, my phone number. Those who are interested can contact me. Those who have any other questions also can text me, and I'm happy to get back with information, whatever you're asking. So, Shri Matre Namaha, Shivaya Gurave Namaha, and by bowing down to the divinity within all of you, by expressing gratitude to all the Siddha masters and the deities that are invoked during the process of our class, by expressing gratitude to them, we all will take leave. Shri Matre Nama. Once again, happy Sri Panchami, happy Vasant Panchami, happy Saraswati Panchami, happy birthday to the mother of knowledge, Ma Saraswati. Shivaya Gurave Nama.